Good morning. So I'm just going to make a little video to introduce you to all the things that you're going to find on the hub. My name is Mrs. McPhee, and I am your summer school math teacher for grade 11 advanced functions, or grade 11 functions. So I'm just going to go through the hub shell from last year, just so you can see how everything's going to work. So you will see sort of the menu across the top of the hub. We have a home page. This is where I will do announcements. So this was our welcome information sheet from last year. I will add a new one this year. Actually, this is this year's, I think. I've updated it. So just read through that carefully. It indicates my email. So you will use that email to contact me if you need to send a message or ask questions. You will see that the start date is July 3rd and ends on July 26th, and there will be a midterm report card going out on July 12th. Let us know if you have any difficulties with getting on the course or accessing the course. We can always address that. We will have a brief meeting on Wednesday, July 3rd at 11 a.m. Just to give you a little bit of an overview, but I'm going to do that today, so if you can't make it, not a big deal. Won't be very long, just to see if you have any questions. We do have office hours every day. It is an asynchronous course, which means you are not going to get formal lessons. I am not coming on here to teach you, but there will be office hours every day where you can come on if you want to get some help or ask some questions. It will be from 11 till 12 noon. You don't have to come on. It's not mandatory. You don't need to stay the whole hour. You can just pop on, pop off if you have any questions. All the evaluations will be under quizzes. I will go through this actually in a second. Let's see. One thing to note is that it is a full course, so you will be expected to work on this course probably for 4 or 5 hours a day, hopefully. You can arrange that schedule as you wish. I see a lot of students getting on at 2 o'clock in the morning. If that's the way you work, great. That's not the way I work, but some of you will have part-time jobs that you will be working during the day, so you can do your work in the evening. Or some of you might work in the evening. You can work on the course during the day. But do expect to spend 4 or 5 hours a day on this course if you want to be successful. It does require some work. It is a full course. And it's not a course where you can go away for a week and miss a week's worth of progress and then you're behind, okay? It is self-directed, so you do work through it on your own pace, but just make sure that you're being consistent. Okay, across the top, so most of the information you will need is under the content. So we'll just go to content. And you'll see down the left side, you will see the course information. Okay, so the course information I just went through is also there, and there is a schedule. I will post an updated one. So it will tell you what to do every day. So last year, July 5th was our first day. And by the end of the day, you should have worked through lessons 1 to 3 and written the online quiz. Okay, and you will see the last day for work was July 28th. And you will see a little bit of the breakdown of the course there. Okay, under course information, you will see a whole bunch of practice questions. So if you want some extra questions, they will be all here. It is listed by subject, topic, so you can work through those. I might add some more, but this is a good chunk of questions that would be available to you for extra practice. And it is loading, and the answers are there, not the solutions, but the answers are in that sort of area. So here's some questions, answers, a few questions, answers. So that is some practice for you that you can work through as you go through the course material. And then you will see the 5 units that we're going to work through. So the unit 1 is functions, unit 2 is quadratics, unit 3 is trig, unit 4 is exponential, and unit 5 is discrete. Okay, in that unit, let's go through unit 1. You will see sort of a activity. This is content from the ministry. Is it the greatest? Probably not. But it is available if you want to read through it and watch the video that comes with it. This is not my material. This is from the Ontario curriculum, but feel free to use it if you want. To help you out, I have made my own lessons. So you will see video lessons throughout this unit that you can watch. I would suggest that you watch the lesson, and it will explain. So this is actually me teaching you, even though we're an asynchronous course where there is no formal teaching. I find that posting these video lessons are very helpful for students. So I would watch through the video and then work through the practice questions. Okay, so every topic, there should be a video lesson on that topic. So we've got the first lesson is functions, relations, then function notation. So you'll remember on that schedule, it says work through lessons 1, 2, and 3. So that's what you would be doing on the first day. You would watch lesson 1 and 2 and 3, and then you'll see here that there is an online quiz here that's indicated. That's also in the quiz section, but that will tell you what you should be doing at the end of the day. Okay, and then the next day you would be doing lesson 4 and so on. Okay, so every day, every day, we don't want that anymore. Oops, I think I've lost my main page here. We've lost the main page here. How do we get back? Oh, we want this one. Okay, so we want to be back on this page. Okay, let's close this. Okay, bear with me here. I'm just trying to get rid of this. I'm trying to get back on this page. Okay, back to the course. Sorry about that. Okay, so everything is found under content. You're just going to work through the material. You'll see at the bottom there are some additional video lessons on quadratics by topic. There's some extra videos on exponential, trig, and graphing trig functions. So that's just an additional resource. Okay, across the top you will also see a calendar. And this is just another place where I will post what you should be doing every day. It will match the schedule that I've given you, so you can either follow the schedule or you can look at the calendar. Everything will be under quizzes, all your evaluations. There are no drop boxes. There are no assignments. Everything is a quiz or a test. So you will see all the quizzes here, starting with a sample quiz. Now, as a student, you won't see everything. The quizzes open up one by one. So once you've done the sample quiz, which is really just a quiz for me to collect some information from you, it does not count for marks. You will do the sample quiz. Once you have completed the sample quiz, the quiz number 1 will open up and you will be available to you. Once you've done quiz 1, quiz 2 will open up and will be available to you. Once you've done quiz 2, quiz 3 will open up. So the quizzes open as you do them. You can't do them in random order. You have to do them in the order that they are listed. At the end of quiz 3, you will be able to write the test. That is also online. Okay, so everything will open in order. You cannot do it as you kind of want to randomly do. And you will get 2 hours to complete a quiz, and you will get 4 hours to complete a test. You can do the quizzes twice if you want to. I will keep the better mark, but the tests you only get 1 right. Now, having said that, in a quiz and a test, everything must be completed in the quiz. You are not going to email me solutions. You are not going to use anything other than the quiz that is provided. Let's see if we can open one up here. If it's going to open up. Okay, so this is a test from last year. So there will be some multiple choice that will be corrected immediately. So you will get feedback immediately on your multiple choice. But the written answer or the short answer, I will have to mark. So when you submit your quiz or test, the mark that you see right away is not your actual mark. It is only the multiple choice. I still have to go in and mark the written responses. So you'll just have to be patient and wait till I get to that. The written responses, let's just say, for example, I just want to show you. So this is where I've created the question. But you are going to submit your answer in the answer box. So there will be a box that kind of looks like this, where I have the question. And you'll see across the top that there are some options for submitting your answer. One way is to use the equation editor. So when I click on this plus sign, you'll see equation at the top, and there is a graphical equation. So it's sort of like a calculator. So when I click on that, you can see that I can type things in. So you can type in all sorts of things, fractions, square roots, exponents. Let's say I want to put in an exponent. I can just put in some numbers. It's a little bit small, but I can just put in, I can put in fractions, I can put in square roots. So this is like a calculator, and then you just insert it. Okay, so that is one option. Do not use your keyboard for your laptop or computer. If you use a regular keyboard and not a graphical equation keyboard, I will not be able to read it. It will not make sense for a lot of things. So if you want to type it in, you're going to go to the plus sign, type in equation, graphical equation, and then you have a keyboard here. It may seem a little tedious at times, but you will get used to it and it will go very quickly. Okay, the more you use it, the better you get at it. You can also, if you use the plus sign, you'll see that it says insert stuff. So if you insert stuff, you can insert perhaps something from your computer. Maybe it's a file. So here it says on my computer, I've saved my answer, and then I'm going to upload it from here. So you can do that. You can insert an image. So again, you can take a picture of something, save it, and then upload it from here. Okay, so your options are to use the equation editor, to write it out on a piece of paper and take a picture and insert the image. You can do, if you have an iPad, you can use Notability, save it as a file, upload it using insert stuff. So your answers must be put into the answer box. You cannot email answers. I would say 95% of you should be good at this because you have been using technology. There will be some people that maybe their schools don't use it, or perhaps you are a mature student and you're not in a high school, so that might be a little bit of a learning curve for you, but you definitely need to submit everything through the answer box and not through email. Okay, if you're having difficulties, let me know. Your grades will be posted as you go. These are all my grades, but let's see if we view as a student. Maybe we'll go to class list. So if I go to class list, then I can just impersonate a student, and then I can show you what they're going to see. Oh, no, I think it's closed. So never mind, we won't do that. Let's go back. Get rid of that. So your grades will be shown individually. You will see them. Okay, so that's about all you need to know. You've got your content, the announcements. I will put important information. You've got your calendar. Everything will be under quizzes for evaluations. As I said, there are no drop boxes. And that is about it. So we will meet on July 3rd at 11 for a few minutes just to see if you have any questions, but it is pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty easy to follow. Please reach out if you have any questions. You must submit some work within the first couple of days or you will be removed from the course. So if I have not received any work from you in a day or two, I will be calling home to find out what's going on. And hopefully everybody will get through this course. Last year we had 95% of the students finish. You just have to be consistent with your work. And then you will be successful.